shot cycle. That's what I'm working on mainly. Shooting instinct, when it comes to archery, it's not something that is inherent within you that you're born with. It's something that you develop by taking many shots. And the simple process is that you acquire that spot that you want to hit. You see it, you burn a hole in it, you don't take your eyes off of it, and you go through, draw, release, until it becomes one smooth motion, almost like just taking a breath. It becomes so natural. When I first started shooting a recurve, that little 45-pound Bear 1953 model, I had absolutely no idea about what I was doing. And I simply shot and shot and shot until I kind of caught on to things and was able to consistently put my arrow where it needed to be. Now we've got a huge advantage these days over what I had then, thanks to YouTube and a huge revival in traditional archery. 30 years ago, I think it was just getting started back, you know, an interest, a real major interest in traditional archery. I like those shots. Those were good. One of the things too, where I'm at this point, having just picked this little bow up to start shooting it, to seriously start shooting it, is that I've shot it enough already I know what my good shot is, and I know what it feels like. I know everything about it. And when I don't do that, when I don't go through the shot cycle, when I don't do the necessary steps to make a good shot, I know exactly that why I made that bad shot. Because you just develop a feel for the thing. Traditional archery is very much a mind thing. I don't want to call it a mind game because it's not a game. It's really serious. And I think one of the reasons I'm shooting poorly this morning is because I've got this blasted GoPro out here and I'm talking about what I'm doing as much for my benefit as for your benefit. Because in going back and reviewing these little video clips, it helps me to better understand my objective in reacquiring and honing to an extremely deadly accuracy this thing called traditional archery. Let's talk about what we've got going on here in this shot group. I was pointing here, imagining that this is the heart of the deer, dead center on the heart zone of the deer. These two arrows hit a little bit to the right of the heart. That's all right. These 4 arrows hit a little bit low of the heart, and in my opinion, that's even better, because what's happened is by aiming here and hitting just a little bit low, when I release the arrow, that bow makes noise, that arrow flying through the air makes noise. The deer hears it instantly and flinches. And when the deer flinches, it ducks just a little bit and it's looking and listening, trying to figure out where that came from to know which direction to run in to get away. When that deer flinches, that 4 inches, those 4 arrows are dead on the heart zone. If I had hit in the heart, it's still a good shot. Had I hit the heart zone, that's an excellent shot. If I'm aiming here and the arrow directly hits here, that same flinch is going to drop that deer down enough that I'm going to hit the lung zone. And that's what I'm looking for when I go in the woods. I want to put that broadhead through the heart-lung zone. And that deer is going to bleed down in a very short time. Maybe 30 yards, maybe 40 yards. It's exerting, it's running, it's pumping blood, it's spewing blood all over the ground and filling up its body cavity. And in 30 or 40 yards, that deer has been humanely killed and is laying on the ground waiting on me to bring it home to butcher it and eat it.